skydiving locales across the world. Quiet hikes up mountain vistas are great and all, but if you want the type of view typically only reserved for the winged of the world, then skydiving is the only fix. When you layer the adrenaline rush of terminal velocity to the inherent and rare beauty of being at an altitude generally withheld from the human experience, you're looking at something pretty special. That's why you need to find the right spot to jump out of a plane. In skydiving, like business, it's all about location, location, location. Number 1. Palm Jumeirah, Dubai. Even noted naturalist William Wordsmith couldn't resist the beauty of the world's great cities. Dubai didn't exist when he was around, but I've got to imagine it would have impressed. Most of the best destinations tend towards dramatic natural landscapes, but this leap into thin air offers some of the best views of mankind's momentum to itself. This jump spot will have you taking the grandeur of the city as you fall above its world-famous, man-made, palm-shaped island. Skydiving, at its heart, is all about conquering our natural limits. There's no more thematically consistent way to do that than getting a radical view over an island that humanity created. Number 2. Hawaii, USA. Hawaii is proof positive that paradise exists. Dramatic volcanic spires and some of the luscious forests are encircled by sapphire waters. The islands are magnificent destinations for any type of traveller, but the only way to take it all in at once is from the sky. Some people claim that Waialua is possibly the single best jump location in the world, but I think it's hard to argue against any of Hawaii's islands for their world-class skydiving. After you've landed again, it doesn't hurt that it's one of the best vacation locations in the world when you're on the ground. Number 3. North Wollongong, Australia. Whale watching is one of those touristy things I typically associate with getting seasick on a rusty boat somewhere off a cold part of the east coast of the US. If that doesn't sound appealing, you can skip the boat altogether and catch some of the most majestic views in the world off the coast of Sydney. From 1,400 feet up, it might be difficult to see much wildlife, but I'm told you've got a pretty strong possibility of seeing some migratory humpbacks making their annual trip to warmer waters from the Antarctic. If witnessing one of nature's largest creatures while sailing above one of the greatest cities isn't epic, then I don't know what is. Number 4. Interlaken, Switzerland. Switzerland has always been a destination for adventure seekers. Skiers, hikers, climbers, and of course skydivers have always flocked here for thrills. I blame the fairy tale beauty, but it might also be the incredibly cool feeling of being able to see the views of Italy, France, Germany, and Austria all at once. It's a great place for beginners and experts alike, as there are no limits to finding joy in flying down the Alps. Widely available chalets and hotels offer the type of comfort that will keep you coming back again and again, or perhaps never leave. Number 5. Snohomish, Washington. Mountains, greenery, seascapes. Snohomish has just about everything you could want to witness in freefall. You get a 360 panorama of some of America's most alluring landscapes all at once. Considered one of the coolest small towns in America, Snohomish boasts a haunted history, quaint charm, and some of the best outdoor adventuring anywhere in the world. Check out the great B&B scenes with places like Adams Manor to take advantage of the small town feeling. You can round out your trip with some great hiking, and it's all conveniently close to Seattle. Number 6. Moab, USA. Skydiving has a way of one-upping other adventure sports in the locations they are loved the most. Climbers have always loved Moab's impressive spires, but it's hard to argue against the views you get from skydiving it. The monoliths of Arches National Park offer otherworldly scenes that make you feel like you're on an alien landscape. Why not lean into the extraterrestrial vibes and experience it from the skies? Great camping, hiking, and yes, even climbing are there to keep you busy when you're not falling to earth. David Bowie would be jealous. Number 7. Victoria Falls, Zambia. The Zambezi River opening up into the Grand Victoria Falls is one of the great wonders of the world. Feeling the spritz of the fall with light refracting through the spray of the falls is one of those sublime moments that's just about impossible to replicate anywhere else. Victoria Falls adventurers, the most prominent purveyor of epic dives in the area, offer leaps from 6,000 to 10,000 feet to give you the best possible experience of the border between Zimbabwe and Zambia. The fall offers a type of remote experience that makes the thrill seeker's heart beat fast, and so deserves a spot on any best of list. Number 8. Fox Glacier, New Zealand. Beaches, cities, mountains and waterfalls are some of the most obvious spots to experience the high-flying views skydivers are after. Fox Glacier, located in the remote Westland Tai-Putini National Park of New Zealand's South Island, adds a 13 km long glacier to the mix. Offering jumps from 9,000 and 16,500 feet, you can take in some of the most exceptional scenery anywhere. The austere beauty gives divers a type of experience that will be the basis of daydreams and wistful remembrances for the rest of your life. Once you're back on the terra firma, you've got access to some of the best glacier hikes in the world to get up and close with the beauty you just experienced in the air. Number 9. Denarau Island, Fiji. Much like Hawaii, Fiji has a beauty that seems less like a vacation and more like a religious experience. Skydive Fiji operates the only skydive experience on Denarau Island, but that's perfectly fine because they've got some of the most sublime views of the coral reef and the arresting beaches. Since any skydiving trip is going to involve plenty of time spent on the ground, it's a good thing that there's not a better place to relax and soak up some sun than on Fiji's legendary beaches. Add a resort scene that can offer several levels of luxury to the island's fantastic skydiving, and you have the making of an unforgettable trip. Number 10. Mount Everest, Nepal. In finding the best dives in the world, there is a need to balance beauty and intensity. Mount Everest has both, but it's hard not to claim a more epic experience than plummeting out of the sky past the largest, highest, most fabled mountain in the world. It might not have the same accommodations as some of the more vacation-orientated destinations on the list, but the snow-covered mountains of the Himalayas are quite possibly the most dramatically striking feature of the Earth, and skydiving is an opportunity to experience them in a way very few people ever get to. Getting the best views in the most dramatic fashion is what makes skydiving so alluring. The danger of plummeting at breakneck speeds towards the most beautiful places in the world is a unique and powerful experience that awakens the senses and inspires the romantic in us all. You just need to find the right spot to make the leap.